Boom! Markets go up 118 points. And the market's bullish across the board. Small caps as expected. We talked about that. Up 1.4%. Banks up the same. Financials up the same. Leading the charge to the upside. Huge pop in banks and financials. Crude oil up over 1%. There's your drop on gold and silver. VIX lower by 3.5%. Look at the ETF. This is huge, guys. Remember us talking about this? I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Today, we gapped up to this area of resistance. Let's blow this up so you can really see this. Remember this line? Gapped up right to it. I'm telling you, it's not by accident. That's why it opened there. I don't have time to talk about why that happens, but you have something called market makers that make a market, and those individuals will... Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. Then, boom, to the upside. Boom, through resistance. Right there. Closing above this line. This line is null and void. You are gone. You are dead to me. You guys watch Shark Tank? Shark Tank? Who's that shark that says you're dead to me? Anyway, that is what we have here. Look at this. The spider just boom to the upside. But remember the MACD? MACD? Look at this. Break out over this line. That is what was needed right here to make that rising wedge null and void. Sure enough, that's what we have. I'm going to get rid of this line. It's gone now. I'm not interested in that. Diamonds, the Dow. Look at this. Boom! Through resistance, that line gone. This MACD broke it. Gone. All is well in the world. Why did the markets pop? It really, you got to be careful with news, guys. Never get in the habit of asking why the markets went higher, why they went lower. I'm telling you, the markets are unruly. They'll do whatever they want to. Never try to second guess or pre-guess what they're going to do. But I can tell you this. President Trump came out saying we're slashing taxes, and the markets rallied on that news with the backing of the banks, which really helped solidify the upward movement with the tick higher on volume. Even though, relatively speaking, last 3 days it's higher, but it's still under the norm. But big pop there on the diamonds. NASDAQ really was leading the charge. It was already heading higher, and it just continues to do so. Big news is small caps because we had this pullback. Blow this up so we can check it out. Get rid of the MACD, bring that down. But this is big. We had a pop, a pullback. And I noticed I didn't put a sell here because I was convinced that we were going to find support here. Sure enough, I was a little nervous here after 3 down days, and then we went bearish here. But by days in, and we closed there pretty, as you remember in yesterday's video, I said look for this to go higher. And then sure enough, boom, with a breakout over the top. This is big. My buy is still on all major moving averages. Banks bounced off of support. I kept my buy here. We went through a little bit, but we popped up. We have moving averages acting as resistance. We're not as bullish as everybody else. It's something to watch for, but we should see more upside potential closing out the week on a Friday. Financials at resistance. We popped higher, boom, to the upside, but we smashed our head against resistance. I mean, that is problematic. Can we go bullish on Friday? Can we close out the week bullish? If so, that will be news. US dollar, nothing day. We're popped up to the falling 20-day moving average resistance. Crude oil, right here, we started to pop. Now we did pop. I'm going to go ahead and put a buy on that. I wanted to yesterday, couldn't do it because certain criteria wasn't being met. So I'm going to add it today on this candlestick. Now I have a buy on crude oil. And we had a buy here and then sell. We dropped, and that's where we're at. Gold Gold popped over this. Now, this is interesting. This is no good. I did not want to see this. We popped over resistance and we dropped. So because of that, I'm going to get rid of this line. That line has been violated. Because of that, now gold on a short-term basis is a sell. There you have it. Silver is a fat sell. Gold and silver, a sell, sell, sell. Short term at least, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. All right. Volume's not impressive. Volume is, especially on silver, a little lackluster. And that's where we're at. If I have your permission, I want to share something with you. If I do not, feel free to close out the video right now. You're free to go. Thank you for participating. All right. Here's what I want to share with you. Today's the 9th. This is February. You're looking at a February chart. Here's the deal. Well, one, if you're a mentee student online, you need to do the class Master Trader Master Charter course 2 days online. But more importantly, this is super special. Never in my life have I done this before. I am spending 2 days here in Indianapolis. 2 days. I'm going to fly you in, or you can drive in, do whatever. You can spend 2 days with me. It is $5,000 to do 2 days. I take care of your travel. I take care of your hotel. And you're going to spend 2 days with me. I'm going to give you all my secrets, tips, and tricks. That's what I'm going to do. You're going to be here in Indianapolis. And you're going to learn how I find my most explosive stocks to trade and what chart patterns I look for that are the most profitable for me. If you want to learn the best stock patterns to trade, where to enter, where to exit, and how to find the most explosive companies, get them before everybody else knows that they're going to be explosive. I'm going to share with you those secrets these 2 days. What makes it special? I've not done this before. I'm going to be putting on trades those days, and I am going to let you see the trades that I'm putting on. If I do a day trade, you're going to see it. If I do a swing trade, you're going to see it. I'm going to explain to you exactly why I'm doing it. You're going to leave with more information you know what to do with. That's it. That's the most I've talked about this, because the bottom line is the person that will be interested in this, they don't have to be sold. They understand the value of this. It's worth $15,000. To be quite frank, it's worth $25,000, and I can justify it with, give me another 10 minutes, I can share with you some things in the industry that would be like, wow. So that's why I'm open about it. It's $5,000 for these 2 days, and it is what it is. There, either you see it or you don't. It's a one-time thing. I don't know if I'll ever do this again, to be quite frank. I usually do not do the teaching anymore. I have Mark and others that do the education, not me. And I've just got this hankering, that's a southern term, to teach. And I plan on doing that this month, just to scratch that itch. But something that's really cool, if you speak Spanish, we're doing something that Luis is going to be teaching, our premier director and educator and mentor for Spanish. We're doing a 2-day learn to trade on the 25th and 26th. It's online. It's online. If you want to be part of this class, Spanish, it's $497. We're doing it dirt cheap. It's usually $1,500. We're going to do it for $497. $497 for these 2 days. If you want to be part of this, this is what you need to do. You need to contact Keisha at groktrade.com. If you want to look into this, Keisha at groktrade.com. She's my executive assistant. And this, if you want to get signed up for the Master Advanced course for you mentee students, here's your chance to do it. We're going to make you into rock stars right there. There it is. You have everything. Keisha at groktrade.com. Catch you later.